This week on RUTV, we start with another monthly update.
Then we check in with Mr. Bridi.
And we learn about a Seahawk tutor.
And we get the latest in sports. It all starts right now on RUTV.
Good morning, Seahawks. Today is Thursday, March 10th. I'm Ben King.
And I'm Sophia Roberts. Ben, given that it's the first broadcast of the month, how was your February?
My February was all right. How was yours?
Mine was pretty good, and I'm looking forward to the spring formal.
Speaking of the spring formal, let's see what else March has in store.
I'm Eliza Peterson with your monthly calendar update. Remember, we don't have school tomorrow, but the spring formal is on Saturday. And on the 23rd, UCLA is having their blood drive, and that weekend is the opening weekend of Mamma Mia performances Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that week is our March Madness tournament. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Eliza.
Now that we've caught up with the month of March, let's catch up with our principal.
Hello, Seahawks. Anthony Bridi, your proud principal. I wanted to first give a shout out to our soccer girls and boys CIF champions and all the other athletes this past season that have dedicated their heart and their soul and put out their school pride for all of us to watch. So thank you. The main message today is to discuss what's happening over the course of mid-March, which is March 13th through the 16th. We're having visitors on campus, and they're associated with something called our Western Association of Schools and Colleges. And they're on our campus just to see how we perform on our site. That's academically, that's within our organization, our campus culture, what curriculum we use. It's like everything that happens on our campus. I want you to be who you are and authentic as you are as a Seahawk. And as they come to chat with you, speak with you, ask you questions, these 7 members are going to be roaming around. So please be welcoming of your experience here at Redondo Union, regardless of your age and or your class. So some of you might be having this question of, Mr. Bridi, well, what is WASC, or the Western Association of Schools and Colleges? And really, this is an organization that goes to schools, which is nonprofit, to assist us in reflecting and analyzing our process here on campus to make it better. And so they're going to come by and obviously ask these questions. We have this huge write-up, and thank you staff members for contributing not only your writing, but also the ideas that went into the collection of data and all the observations over the past 6 years into this document. But they're going to look at not only the document, but the experience that we have on our campus, just to see if it's authentic and what they can do to assist with allowing our school to evolve and change and progress to make it a better experience for you. Well, the final comment that I would like to share just about this experience, or WASC experience, is that it's a process of self-reflection, which over the course of 6 years, we analyze that information, the data, the progress of our students, and where we really want to go in the next 6 years as well, and taking that information and those trends of interest to see that our future Seahawks will also be as successful as you. So this plays into being college and career ready, and of course, supporting students in their endeavors after high school and how prepared they are. So thank you for participating in this process. As you see these members walking our halls, asking questions, please introduce yourself and please let them know about your experience here at Redondo Union. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bridi. But what is a principal without his students?
Let's see how one scholarly Seahawk is helping out his fellow students.
Hello, my name is David Oplatka. I am a senior at RUHS. I run the mathematics tutoring club. Well, I've formally been tutoring since freshman year, so I guess 4 years. I help in all areas. I've taught as young as, I believe, 4th grade, and all the way up to Calculus BC, which is what I'm in right now, in AP Statistics. We meet in Ms. Ham's room, which is room 313, every Tuesday and Thursday during lunches. I think the two biggest things that I find enjoyable are that, first of all, I'm helping other people. That's sort of been a big part of my life, is trying to find ways that I can make other lives better. The other thing is that it makes me have a better understanding of what I'm teaching. When I teach a concept, I really need to know what I'm talking about, because you rarely can explain a concept in one way and expect a student to understand what you're talking about. You as a tutor need to make sure that you design your curriculum in a way that they can understand. I think there's a lot of misconceptions about what tutoring is. Tutoring is not saying that you're dumb or you're stupid. Tutoring is saying that you just need a little support, you need a little help. Come by the tutoring club. We can easily answer a quick question that ensures that you do understand all the basic concepts and the fundamentals of mathematics. I think this notion that tutoring is for people who are special or don't have this good understanding of math, it's faulty. Everyone can benefit from tutoring in some way.
I'm David Oplatka, back to you in the studio.
It's great to see our students work together to succeed.
Another group of students that succeed through teamwork is our student athletes. Let's send it over to Adam and Jackson for sports. Welcome back to RUTV Sports. I'm Adam Harduzzi.
And I'm Jackson Schoenberg.
Last Friday, our Seahawks went out to Los Alamitos High School for a track and field meet. Dylan Curtis won boys pole vaulting for varsity with a height of 14 feet and 4 inches, and Eve Divinity won the girls long jump event for varsity with a distance of 18 feet and 3 inches. All of our DMR and 4x800 varsity teams got first place, along with the girls 4x400, and the boys 4x200 varsity teams also get in first.
Boys lacrosse played at Notre Dame last week. They started off their season in a great way, winning 10-4, led by senior captain Gabe Berger and some amazing saves from junior goalie Riley Cochran. The boys went out to play Huntington Beach last Wednesday, winning 11-5. They also blew out Lakewood 21-0. They have a home game tonight against El Segundo, 7 p.m.
Girls lacrosse is off to a great start as they are currently 5-0 and ranked number 1 in California and number 10 in the nation. Last Saturday, the 26th, and this Monday, the 28th, they showed why they were ranked so high as they beat Agoura High School 12-9. This momentum catapulted them into the Crescenta Valley game, where they run in a 14-point blowout thanks to Morgan Walshin's amazing saves at goal, holding the other team to only 6. Our girls won yet again this past Tuesday against Glendale 16-4, adding another win to the left column.
Boys baseball came out swinging against Loyola last Friday, the 25th, winning 7-4. The following day, they played in a tough match against West High, where they fell short by 1 point. However, they did not let that get them down. Instead, it motivated them. And on Monday, the 28th, against Banning, they won. Keep up the good work, boys. Can't wait to see you guys play more.
Softball went 3-1 in the TNT tournament last week, beating Carson, Los Altos, and Banning. Their next game is tomorrow at 6:30 against Carson, so make sure to come out.
Boys volleyball went 4-1 in their preseason tournament and lost quarterfinals. They played Loyola last Wednesday, taking the win in a tight game, going up to 5 sets for the win. Just days later, they played El Segundo away and won in just 3 sets, sweeping the boards. They currently are 6-1 and ranked number 20 in the nation.
Last week on Friday, we witnessed a historic day for Redondo sports as we hosted not 1, but 2 CIF Division II championships for our boys and girls soccer teams. Our Seahawks packed the stands to watch, and they definitely got their money's worth.
The girls kicked off the night at 4 up against Oaks Christian. Tied 0-0 throughout most of the first half, but towards the end of the first half, juniors Mia Minestrella and Nika Jacobs combined for the 2 incredible goals.
They were followed shortly after by great individual effort from freshman Shannon Davidson, bringing the score to 3-0 at the end of the first half. They held it down defensively for the entire second half, keeping the score 3-0 to pull off a win in dominant fashion and becoming the Southern California Division II champions.
The boys played the second game of the night at 7 against Montebello. This was a tight game the whole way through, with incredible goaltending from senior Tommy Koknall to keep it 0-0 the entire game, and sending it into a 10-minute overtime. The clock in the first overtime was running out, and it looked like we were going to have to move on to a second. But
with zeros on the clock, junior Jaden Hancock ripped a shot out of midair to clinch a huge win for the boys, as they also became Southern Section D2 champions for the first time in program history. Last Saturday, the girls played Los Osos High School for the Division II CIF Regional Finals and won a thrilling game 2-1, becoming champions for the first time in program history. Reese Rybalewski tied it up even at 1-1, and just minutes later, followed by the game-winning goal scored by senior Alyssa Wetchell, sealing the deal with the final score of 2-1. Congratulations on such an amazing achievement, girls. Following the girls' victory, our boys played right after in the Division II CIF Regional Final against Torrey Pines High School. The match consisted of heavy defense from both teams, and it wasn't until late in the game until our boys just couldn't get the momentum on their side, falling just short of their end goal, losing in a heartbreaker 2-0. Despite the loss, the boys have a lot to be proud of as they were crowned CIF champions just a week before. Congratulations on an amazing season. Amazing job to both teams and congratulations on the historic night.
that wraps it up for sports today.
Good luck to all of our athletes. Congratulations, soccer.
And go Seahawks!
Thanks so much, guys. While you Seahawks are working hard, don't forget to put some time aside and have fun. This is your final reminder to buy tickets for the Spring Fling this Saturday. Buy them at the ASB Finance Office or on the web store, and make sure to fill out the COVID info sheet in your school email.
UCLA is hosting a blood drive on Wednesday, March 23rd in the small gym from 7:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. You can sign up with any ASB member or fill out the Google form linked in your email before March 16th.
Students are meeting with counselors regarding scheduling for next year, so they may not be in their offices. If you need to contact your counselor regarding your schedule, send them an email.
Lastly, tickets for our spring musical Mamma Mia are finally on sale. You can buy them from any cast or crew member for $10 from the ASB Finance Office or at ruhsdrama.com. But you should really buy them from me.
And before we close out the broadcast, we want to congratulate our Battle of the Bands winners, Willow Wake, and a good job to the rest of our talented Seahawks.
Well, that's all for this week, Seahawks. I'm Ben King.
And I'm Sophia Roberts. Have a good weekend and
keep on soaring, Seahawks.